Hello, hello, hello. It looks like the US government, citing national security, ordered Anthropic to immediately suspend access to their two newest models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5, for every foreign national on the planet. That includes their own employees outside the US. Here is their actual Twitter post. Because they couldn't cleanly separate access, Anthropic basically just turned the model off for everyone out of nowhere. The last couple of days, people have been raving about Fable 5, and if you look through YouTube, there's so many reviews which are incredibly positive because the model is very profound, and just like that, the model is completely gone. And in the next few minutes, I want to show you why I feel this isn't surprising, how it follows the same pattern we saw with electricity over 100 years ago, and why this moment actually makes open source alternatives more important than ever. And if you're new here, my name is KaMeek. I make movies for a living, and on this channel, I try to make sense of how Bitcoin, AI, and the systems shaping our future actually work in practice. Now, let's take a look at electricity here for a quick second. When electricity first started getting integrated into daily life, it wasn't treated just like another product. Governments quickly stepped in with heavy regulation, which sounds familiar, I'm sure. They created utility monopolies, safety rules, and oversight because this new technology was now critical infrastructure. Once something becomes foundational to how society runs, the state starts to treat control over it like it's a national security matter. And we're witnessing that right now with AI. I mean, think about it. The global economy is being lifted by AI right now. So it's not surprising that the government is doing this, but it kind of feels like Anthropic had it coming because while I like the product, their marketing felt very doomsday-ish, you know? So the fact that this happened on the weekend when markets are quiet, I can't say is the most surprising thing in the world. Let's go back to that tweet thread here. These two models are Anthropic's most advanced yet. The government is treating their capabilities, particularly in areas like cybersecurity and long horizon reasoning, as a dual use technology. So instead of letting the company decide who gets access, they use export control authority to force a global shutdown. This is the first time we've seen a frontier lab have to disable its most powerful model for everyone because of a government order. Other Claude models still work, but the newest, most capable one is completely turned off. And here's why I want to highlight an open source model called Maple. Look at what Maple is doing. Their whole pitch is that their prompts are encrypted on your device. The only thing that can decrypt them is a trusted execution environment that they don't control. Even their own employees can't read what you type. That's what's cool about it. If you go to this tweet thread here, literally look at this post from Maple. Things you say to your favorite chatbot land on the other side as plain text. Employees and third-party partners can read them. Maple encrypts your prompt on device. The only thing that can decrypt it is a trusted execution environment. Our employees can't see it. So look, if you zoom in closely on the left-hand side, when you type in a prompt, this is what your provider sees, either ChatGPT or Claude. And when you type that same prompt into Maple, this is what they see, just scrambled, encrypted text. So I really believe that when things like this happen, it definitely should remind people to go to either open source companies who are using open source models or go to directly open source models themselves, like KaMeek 2.5, 2.6. As of today, you could download that directly. You could download DeepSeek directly and run all of these models on your computer locally. So you don't have to trust anyone. You could literally just download it to your computer and type your prompts in, and those prompts will stay private. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This what's happening today with Anthropic is a reminder that open source, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's AI, seems to be the future and where we're headed. Companies aren't going to want to be connected to Anthropic in that way if they could just turn them off without notice. So that's what's tough, you know? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is this necessary national security, or do you feel like it's overreach? Drop your take in the comments below. And obviously, if you're thinking about these questions too, how Bitcoin, open source AI, and how these things are going to play out in the future, definitely subscribe to the channel. With that said, keep asking questions, keep stacking sats, and I will catch you on the next one.